Yo, what's up guys, it's Loki here, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a minute, but I'm trying to keep at least a weekly upload going. Midterms have hit me pretty hard, but anyways, into the main subject of today's video, Call of Duty Cold War beta sniping and my opinion on it. And well, I would have posted a video last weekend, but I wanted to wait until I got to use the Tundra, which is what I'm using in this video. And mainly just because I wanted to see how many hit markers I would be getting and how frustrated I would get using the Tundra compared to using the hit marker machine known as the Peloton. And well, turns out like the Tundra is actually really consistent and I love it. It's honestly probably definitely the main go-to sniper for me personally. It's a little bit slower fire rate wise, which really doesn't bother me when it comes down to the fire rate being as slow as it is. Especially when you add the plus 6% fire rate, you notice a slight difference. I do think there should be a little bit more of an increase when you're using that barrel, or it kind of makes the barrel feel like useless in a sense. And I say when like I'm using an attachment and it doesn't feel like it's useful, or it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. So I feel like that should probably get a buff. But yeah, so in this video, what I'm using, and I'm not going to show it up on screen, but I'll basically just slowly describe it for you. So I'm using the Overlord barrel, and that's and that's probably the best barrel, like, because it's the only one that increases the fire rate by 6%. There's another barrel that you can use that does something similar, but it's only by like 4%, and you're by that point you're only throwing maybe 4 or 5 on the like fire rate speed. And but I'm not gonna get too difficult with attachments. If you want to see my attachment video for the snipers, that's gonna be coming out tomorrow. So but yeah, that's just a barrel that you'll see people using on both the Peloton and the Tundra. Now with the Peloton, it feels like it shoots much faster and actually feels like it does something, whereas the Tundra, the barrel makes no difference in my opinion. And speaking of the Tundra, so the ADS speed, the fastest you can get it is 450 milliseconds compared to 360 milliseconds on the Peloton. That's a 90 millisecond difference, which is kind of crazy. I feel like the gap should be shortened either by giving the quick draw grip that you basically put on there a buff, or just giving the Tundra an overall like 5 to 10 millisecond buff. I don't think it should be super crazy because I don't think it should be ADSing as fast since it is a heavier hitting sniper rifle. Along with that, and this is what I hope they do not do, but I can't remember accurately or not, but I'm pretty sure in the alpha of the game there was a Tiger barrel, and it increases the damage and fire rate of the sniper rifle. But it also, if I remember correctly, either decreased the bullet velocity by a lot, which really doesn't matter in 66, or it decreased the ADS. So depending on how that Tiger barrel works, because with the Tundra, I don't think it would be necessary to use. Like, the only thing it probably do is allow you to hit stomach shots and kill people a lot easier. Whereas the Peloton, it would be quite useful because it'd make the Peloton like at least a lot more consistent wise. Because I think it increased the damage by 5 to 6%, which in the thoughts of it, if you take like 110 divided by point, by 5% in a sense, then, or you add 5% to 110, then you get like a little bit of an increase, which I'm not going to do the exact math today. That's going to be for tomorrow's video where I'm going to break down the snipers and what I see happening in the future. But anyways, my opinion on sniping right now is that it's a little too weak. It's a little too useless in the sense that I feel like that sniping normally is a lot better in Treyarch games, and some people would go far as say it's overpowered in Treyarch games. But like, let's take Black Ops 4 for example. Sniping in there was amazing, and I did not see a problem at all when it came to sniping in the and Black Ops 4. Like Black Ops 4 sniping was great. Black Ops 2 sniping was great. All these different like Treyarch games, all the sniping was really good. Black Ops 1 though, if you do remember, Black Ops 1 sniping was a little not I'm not gonna say a little, was a lot slower. So you really couldn't quick scope as you would in like Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3 and so on in Treyarch games. And so for them to go back to a more slower ADS speed on like the Tundra or like basically the remake of the L Sniper, whatever it was called in Black Ops 1, don't have it on top of my head, but yeah, it's basically just a remake of that sniper, and that sniper was pretty slow in Black Ops 1. So, I mean, that makes somewhat sense for that sniper being a slower, heavy hitting sniper. Now, if you think about this, we normally get about 4 to 5 snipers in a Call of Duty game. The past, I think, Treyarch games is normally 5. We'll get one weaker, one that's normally a 2-shot, and it's a semi-auto. Then we get one really good semi-auto, and then we get that's a heavier sniper, and then we get like kind of like an in-between sniper. I feel like the Pellington is going to be the in-between sniper between the fast fire rate semi-auto to the bolt action, and I think the Tundra is going to be the more heavy hitting one. That's the slower one. We'll probably get a slow semi-auto one as well, which I want to say is probably going to be the PTR6 or whatever it was called in Black Ops 1 returning, because that would just make sense. And I feel like they've hinted at that returning in the future, so that's definitely something to look forward to when the full game comes out. And speaking of the full game will be released at the moment of the update, it is October 17th, in less than a month. It's actually like 4 days less than a month, but I don't want to do math right now because math is not what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about the new update that just came out on Call of Duty Black Ops, the Cold War Open Beta, where the level cap has increased to level 40. And they actually released a new game mode called Control, which you might be seeing some gameplay of soon tomorrow as well. I'm thinking about doing a double upload tomorrow, so definitely let me know what you guys think about that. Be excited, hyped. I'm definitely trying to upload more consistently than what I have in the past, and get back into my old Black Ops 2 days where I was uploading 2 or 3 times a week, if not more. But yeah, I definitely think that sniping needs a little bit of a buff if it's the fire rate or just the overall ADS. I definitely think that there's going to be a buff to it. I don't think they're going to nerf it because a lot of the sniper community is kind of either they're not happy or they're like, it's whatevs, I guess I'll just aim higher kind of sense, or they're just like, we're not even going to try sniping like we used to. And because sniping, normally you can play aggressive, and so if you're an aggressive sniper, you kind of get punished for being aggressive, which in Treyarch games is like weird, because normally in Treyarch games, if you're the aggressive player, you can get you might get high risk, high reward situations, but like the reward's so great normally when you're playing super aggressive compared to playing passive. So like that's more how Modern Warfare is kind of styled. And speaking of which, I do feel like the time to kill on the weapons is a little too quick overall, and the flinch is a lot worse. Like, because there was no flinch in the alpha at all, so we had no way to really adjust. And I feel like the flinch doesn't really make too big of a difference when you're ADSing with the Pellington compared to the Tundra, which is a slower ADS, because the Pellington, you just ADS real quick and pop them off. And doesn't really affect your aiming too much. But I definitely think flinch needs to be a little bit readjusted or just like looked into on snipers to be just have a little bit lower flinch when we're getting targeted. Mainly because I just feel like when it comes to like Warzone or something like that as well, like the no recoil M4 or Commando will basically shred you. And this is something else I'm kind of scared of in Modern Warfare, the basic meta for competitive, and I'm playing more competitively as a Call of Duty player. I'm actually the leader of a comp team, so it's like, what should I be, well, what am I gonna do? And if the meta is gonna be the M4 and MP5 again, I'm gonna be very bored this year because I feel like the meta should not be an M4 and MP5. If anything, those guns should be nerfed into the ground. I hate to say this, mainly just because I personally don't want to be using them for another full year like that. I'm glad that they're in the game, but they could tune down either the damage or just especially the damage range on the fucking submachine guns. Like, I'm gonna be brutally honest, reduce the damage range of the submachine guns. I have the most overpowered build for the MP5 right now, and it literally has no recoil. There's no flinch, and I can literally just beam people across the map. So please, Treyarch, fix that. The thing with ARs is maybe give them a little bit more recoil, like with the M4, more either more vertical or more horizontal recoil. But overall, I feel like that sniping just needs an overall buff, and there's still going to be adjustments I think that will happen in the game itself. But anyways, guys, that's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and my little commentary. Be looking out for tomorrow's video. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.